It's not showing error. Not showing error. That's because you created a sign up, but add event is now you get an add event is now stuff, and you do not put it inside of the add event. See, all of these things they're outside the event. What you need is the event for X. Put it inside of this. That's the problem. And there's also probably another problem here. And the problem is your sign up is there, add event is there, synchronous function is there, this is also there. And there's what command is expected. So you cannot cover this one. Everything is working. All right, so let us continue. Okay. So in our last class, I'm just going to open up my, I'm going to go live so you can see. So in our last class, we were able to work on the sign-in. So we are done with the sign-in. So this should be it. So we are done with the sign-in, which is this, right? Sign up, rather, which is, let's go to sign up. So we can now sign up the user. I'm going to press in. No, let us make it, let me go ahead and delete all the users. I'll delete all the users because users. I'll delete all the users because we want to sign up again. All right, good. So now, this thing is very dangerous. It is, yeah, so you should not just go ahead and delete all your users like that, except you want to have wahala with your clients or people that you are trying to onboard on your what's the name on your application or on your platform. So they have to sign up again. That just as if somebody Facebook deleted all their Facebook account users. You know what that means? It means that a lot of people that are already having businesses on Facebook that's come good like that. So something that you don't want to tamper with. You don't just want to delete user details or user this thing like that. So I'm just going to like delete this. So I've deleted everything. Yeah. Can you do that now? Same as yeah, to send it, no, to send you an email. This see what was the documentation? What's the name of the documentation for the reset password? Email verification link. So to send you a link. Yes. That link, if you want to reset, there's some person that want to set their password, you just send you a link. Click on the link and reset the password. That's it. That's OTP. Then you have to set OTP. You can check. This one is email verification link. Use your check your notes. Okay, can I use your notes? So let's check OTP verification. Yeah,
I don't think.
So as you can see, sorry, authenticate with firebase. Can I see it? Authenticate with firebase with the phone number using JavaScript. If they send OTP to you, where would they send it? So after call, this is just phone number. I don't think. Let's check it. SMS multi-factor authentication. Signing. Let's check. Check email link. This is still the same thing. Email link authentication is still the same. That's not what I think you want. Okay. What's your question? What's your question?
I don't think both the one of the link.
Which link? Yeah.
The one from the past.
Which one?
So we are facing our
Set doc and doc. Don't
Yes.
worry, I'll show it. Wait. Where's Firestore? The Firestore is not even here.
It's not yet.
I cannot see. This should not be app. It should be off. Authentication. You're trying to authenticate with this thing. So it should be off. Not app. Auth.js.
When we are taking the Firestone,
Is it?
the link for the Firestone.
Just go to this search for. Go to Firestore. Go to build. See, go to build. Search on Firestore. Then look for check add data. Add and manage data. Then check add data.
Is it this one?
Scroll up, and that's still it. So this is what you are getting. Set up on Firestore. So what I am seeing here, can you see it? What I'm seeing here is authenticate with email link in Java. So I don't think it's possible to authenticate with. Okay, I think I've seen it. So if you upgraded, signing with. Yeah, which second factor? Yeah, something like that. All right, let's continue because of our time. So can everybody hear me now? Can you see me? Can you see my screen? Clearly. All right, so let's continue. So, all right. So now in our last class, what did you do? We implemented sign-up. In this class, we are basically going to implement login, right? We're basically going to work on implementing the login feature. And how exactly are we going to implement the login feature? Now, we can even use the same thing. We can use the same logic we've written, right? So all we need is, we just need to be able to get the value, and then authenticate user. You understand? So what am I saying? So now we're going to need two things. The first thing is that we're going to need a module from. So you know what? Let's just come back to the docs. I don't want to use what I've done before. So let us check password authentication. Now, can everybody see my screen? Now, in the password authentication, what you have here, you have create password based accounts, right? That sign up, isn't it? Now, in this place, can you see sign in with an email address and password, right? Can you see it? Good. Now, in this place, this is everything that we need. If you check it out, what are they saying? They said you can import get auth and what? Sign in with email and password from where? Firebase authentication. Now, the next thing is to what? Use this particular what's the name? Function to implement our signing. You get? So this is everything that we need. So how exactly are we going to do this? So two things. You need to import get auth, but we've imported that before, isn't it? Now the next thing we're going to import is what? Sign in with email and password from where? Firebase auth. Is it clear? Is it clear? Eh? Is it clear? You have auth there, but I don't think you have auth. Now, in your own get auth and create user with email and password, you were saying Firebase app. That's what I'm saying. It's not Firebase app, it's Firebase auth. You understand? So that's why I think I explained this in our last class. Eh? You have it now. You have it. Check your initializer. Do you have this one? Do you have this one? Good. Since you have this one, all you have to do is change the app to what? To auth for this one. You understand? So what I'm saying is that we copy this link, right? We paste it here. We paste it here. You change the app to. Exactly. For Firestore also, you just change it from auth or app to Firestore. To Firebase Firestore.js. You are still getting from the same link, API link. You get, so you just change this to Firestore.js. Now, in this case, I'm just going to paste my sign in with email and password in my auth. And why am I pasting it there? Because I'm trying to authenticate it. Now, before then, I'm going to like destructure a lot of things in this class. So let us just finish. Once we finish, I'll destructure them. Now, it is not ideal to have functions written like this in your Firebase config or your sign up. You should have a separate signup.js and login.js. You understand? So I have login.js here. You should create a separate thing for what? Signup.js. You understand? Because like this right now, this is not the right way to optimize your app. Your app will never be fast like this because you are trying to write a lot of functions inside of one particular JS app. So, but I'm just doing this just to like explain it without having too many modules to import. So after we've done this, I'll try to structure the sign up and then the login, and then we'll move into weather application. All right, so let us go on. Now, again, what exactly do we need? We need signing with email and password, which we've imported, isn't it? The next thing that we have to do is that we need to copy this particular function from here, right? We have to copy this function. So since we have get auth, you don't need to copy get auth again. You have get auth already. Just copy all the function after the get auth and then paste it inside of your code. So in this place, I'm just going to name this login functionality. And I'm going to paste it here. You understand? So now we have our functionality for login. Now, just to check let us check our, the same thing we did. Your sign in has a what? A button, isn't it? Same thing for your sign up. Now, that button is what's going to actually make you sign in. So first of all, what do you have to do? We'll come here in our login.html. We'll check the button name. So let us check our sign in button. Okay, so our sign up button has, so it's, no, this is not it. Come in, let's sign in. Let's log in. Is it sign in or login? I'm even talking about, let's come back here and let us check it out. So I'm going to enter login now. Login. So just a moment. Good. Welcome.html. So now let us go to login. Good. Now in login, the button says login. So now let us check what we have. Already have an. Okay, good. Now button is this is what btnin. That is my own button ID. So I'm going to copy this, and then in my Firebase config, I'm just going to on top of it. I'm going to say const what const sign in btn equals to document query selector as button in. Do you understand? So again, if you check it out, I have what? I have my sign in button imported already. Do you understand it? Is it clear? Just the same way we have for this. Now, moving on, I'm going to wrap this sign in button inside of an event listener. So I'm going to say sign in BTN. So sign in BTN, my this thing is on again. Sign in BTN dot add event listener, add event listener. Then we're going to listen for a click event, isn't it? So we're going to say click, right? And then in this click, we're going to have a function, right? And the function is where I'm not going to have all of these things in it. So I'm going to carry this and I'm going to paste it here. I hope everybody understands. Just the same way we did our sign up. It's the same way we are doing this. Do you get it now? This is exactly how we can run this. I don't know why this thing is loading. So do you understand? Do you understand? I don't want you to tell me, just a moment. I don't want you to tell me, do you understand where you don't understand? Do you understand? Okay, good. Do you understand? Where do you have issues? Why I need to put code? Add the brand listener. Good. Now, which button are you going to be clicking? So if you are clicking on the sign up button, for your sign up button to work, what do you need to use? You need to use an event that what clicks. So that's why I'm putting all of those things inside of the event system. So that whenever we click on it, the um the app automatically what signs in if the what's the name, if the credentials are correct. Is it clear to you now? That's why I use the add event. Is it clear? You have a question? That's why I said that you won't only use video link. And I feel like you can also use you don't necessarily have to like they will just send an email to your email. Yes. So you will have reset of HTML. Now, what am I saying? I don't know about the apps here. I didn't do any of those things yet. But let me just open something up for you so you see what I'm saying. So if I open just a moment, if I open up a window for you now, and yeah, what's the question? Don't worry, don't worry. I will check it out. I just want to show you something. So what am I saying? I'm saying that if you have user authentication here, that's on the format that I worked on. So now if you check this page, you will see reset dot. I did reset. I did reset. Honestly. I can't see it here, but I know I did reset. But yes, yeah. Now, I did reset.html in this page, but I cannot see it here. I did reset. Maybe it's on another file because This is not the first time I'm working on this. This is not even the third time or fourth time I'm using this project to explain this thing. So I create new this thing every time. I'll look for it hopefully in our next so I can show you. But I have like a preset.html where I design. Okay, whenever they click on that link, it take us to you understand? So now if you have that link there, just automatically now no, this is even what happens. This is what happens. So on your login here, you have forgot password, right? Once you click on forget password, it's going to take you to reset. Now, on that reset password, it's where you're not going to add the functionality for. Because normally, if you want to reset your password, what will they tell you? You're going to put your email. So now, it is on that reset page, you will put your email and click on login and click on reset password. Now, if you click on reset password, it will send you a link. Now, that link is what you will now click on. Firebase already has a UI for it. UI, yeah. So, Firebase already has a UI for it. So once you put it, they will tell you to put in a new password. Once you put in that new password, you automatically reset your password. So you come back to the login and then you can put your password and automatically works. But now that reset will only work if that email is registered on that platform. If the email is not registered on that platform, what do I mean? You are trying to register an email that you've not used to open the Facebook account. Cannot reset because they don't have your database. They don't have your data in their database. You understand? So the only time that reset it will work is if the user already has an account with us with that same email. Is it clear? What I'm saying is it clear? What I'm saying is that if you try to, let's say you have 3 emails. Out of the 3 emails, you've never used one on Facebook before. You're not trying to reset password on one of them. It's not going to work. You understand? So it has to be an email that you've registered with on that platform. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Any email. If you are signing up, sign up with an email. You forgot the password. You have to click on reset password. You have to use that same email that you used to sign up before. Yeah. Yes. No. So yeah. Now that is that about that. Let us continue with what I'm just going to move this. All right. So now we've been able to. Do you understand why we are using admin this time? All right. Let us move on. Now the next thing that we have to do is that just like the way we did for our sign up, if I click on login now, so let's say I write any email, and in this place I wrote anything here, right? And I try to log in. What was going to happen? As you can see, automatically refreshed, right? So that I refreshed. Now we need to stop it from refreshing. Now, how do we stop it from refreshing? You can tell me. .prevents.default, exactly. So now we have to pass that event parameter here. We pass it here, and then we're going to say what prevent default prevent. Do you understand? So automatically this is going to like refresh again. Now the same way we have our password here that we brought in the value in this place, the same thing that we're going to do in this place. You understand? Because first of all, your user wants to log in with 2 parameters. The first is what email, second is your password. Is it clear? So for them to log in, right, you need their email value and their password value. You understand? So what are we going to do? We're going to come here, and then the same thing that we did there, we're going to paste the email and the password in this place. So automatically we now have their email, and then we have their password. Sorry? Yes. So I'm going to split them. I'm going to split them very soon. So now we have both the email and then we have the password. The next thing is we need to now actually this is everything. Technically, this is everything. But then we are still like, so let me show you why this is everything. So now let us save it up and then let us come here and let us check something out. If I try to log in now, so let us check this place. Let's check it. Inspect. Login is even the easiest. So let us check the inspect. Now, I'm going to create an account with sign up. So I'm going to come here and create an account with sign up. Now, I'm going to say for leave. Then let's come here again. Maybe we have a new user. Let us without any user. Good. Now I'm going to create an account with for Levites. Then let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Then I'm going to agree to their policy and I'm going to sign up. Now, if I sign up, it's going to tell me, it's going to take me to login now. So let's wait for it. If it authenticates me, it should take me to login. Now, good, I'm on login. You understand? Now, as I'm on login, I'm going to sign up again with the same account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, how are you going to know that we are going to log in? Now, in their normal template that they give to us, they said if that works, that means const credential. So let us just say console.log. Now, what are we saying? Whenever we log in with the user, whenever we log in, that user this thing should work, should be printed as the console. This is everything that we actually need. Now, how are we going to do it? I can just come here and say, so I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. And if I log in, click on login. It's not working. Yeah. We don't actually need it. That's the thing. But then, but let me just we don't exactly need this. So there's okay. There's I understand the issue now. Now let us come to this place. And I did not add the script here. So let's say script. You say to firebase config.js. Now let us try it out. It should work now. So now if we come here and then thank you very much again. That's how I'll start. So type of module. Thank you. So module. So now let us try it again. I'm going to refresh. And then we'll try and so let us log in. So and let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll try to log in. Let us try and log in. So now, as you can see, after logging in, it gave us this message that, okay, this is the user. The user is now active. And then automatically give us an access token. Why? Because that user can now access that account because they have an account with us. You get? No, it's not. You don't need it. You don't need it. So what we can just do here is that whenever user logs in, right? In this dot, then instead of putting this here, whenever the user logs in, instead of using this user credential, okay, let us leave. We don't exactly even need this user credential. We need it. I don't think we need this parameter here. Now, I can just go ahead and say, I can just go ahead and remove this. I can also remove, I can go ahead and just remove this. Remove this. I can also, do I need this? No, I don't think I need it. No, we don't need that. So we can just go ahead and say, so we can set timeout. Let's set timeout function. And in the timeout function, we're also going to wait for 5 seconds. So we can say 5,000 milliseconds, right? And then if this works, that means if the login works, it will take us to the welcome page. So I can just say window dot location, right? Dot what? href. So we can just go back to the index.html, or let us say welcome.html, welcome.html. Now let us try it and let's see if it works. So feel like 5,000. You know, sometimes these things might not load quickly, but let us just use 3,000. Let us try it. So let us say 3,000. So now let us check it now and see what works. So if I put my for Levi's 84, and then I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I try to log in. So what are we going to have? So if I log in now, it should take us to, now as you can see, we're on the work page. So you see that we don't really need some of these things that are there. So you don't really need it. So now, let's now say you try to log in again, and then you're trying to like impute the wrong details. So now, I'm just going to pass in wrong password here, and then we'll try to like log in. Check what's going to happen. So it's going to say what? Firebase invalid credential, right? So it's invalid credential. Now let us now put even the wrong distance, wrong email, and try to log in again. So it's still saying invalid credential. Then there's also something that I want. And what's that? What I want is that after we've been able to, after it has signed us in, we should be able to clear what's the name? We should be able to clear we should be able to clear our distance. Although we don't need it. I don't think we need it. You know what? I think we should clear it. I think we should clear it. Hmm? What if you have an error? Just like we have an error here now. So let's check. We have an error here now, right? And then you click on login. You see show. So let us try and clear it. So how do we clear it? I cannot say, so we have email, right? I cannot say email, or do we actually need it? Trying to think about it. I don't think, okay, let's say inner email.inner HTML. I think it's not inner HTML. Is it inner HTML? Or what? Inner HTML or inner text? What did you use then? The email then equals to like a empty strings, I mean. So in this case, all we have to just say email equals to empty string. No need to code. That's I'm also thinking about it. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's say email equals to empty string. And let us check it out now. So let's see if it's going to work. But I don't really think we need it. So I'm just going to put this here, and then I'm going to write wrong password. We don't need it. This email now. Still the same thing. Still the same thing. But I'll just show you. Dot value equals to empty string. So we'll check it out. Still the same thing. And in fact, this is even going to give us. Okay. Okay, and password also. Let me just accept this. So I feel like you don't need it, but let's just try it out. After that, yeah. What if we try to log in? What if we log in with the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? It's going to work. Log in. But because we press the login, it will automatically work. Yeah. I hope everybody's following. Do you understand? Is it clear? What I did now, I think clear. So we want to wipe it to make sure that it is not there. So what are we going to do? What we just have to do is that we just have to like use this, and then but again, I feel like we can just use email. I don't like calling things out this way. So let us try email, And let us now try password and let us see if it's going to work. So let's say password. So let's see. So let us try and log in again. So moving on to login.html. So if it works, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then login. It's not working. It's not working. So I think the reason here is because we cannot redeclare, right? Even if using less level, we cannot redeclare with that same variable name because it is formed. Yeah, we cannot actually redeclare. So what we could have just done is, okay, let's say, so let is you can reassign, but you cannot redeclare. So if it has used let here ahead, would have, you understand, but we can reassign. No, we can reassign, but we cannot redeclare. So what are we saying? I cannot come back and say let something again. That's like I declare it again, but you can assign another value to it. You get? I can just say email equals to this. You get? But now in this case, we use const. Const does not allow for reassigning and redeclaration. So what you have to do is just call it out like she did, and then give it this empty string. All right, now, so this is basically everything for your login functionality, right? So as you can see, you can set timeout to move to welcome.html. Then there's some other things that we can also add, right? That I'm just going to like, I can just list out several things here. Now, the first thing that I can see is you should be able to add what's the name? You should be able to add sign out functionality. This thing has been showing me. Let me just remove it. You're able to add sign out. Eh? No. You're able to add sign out functionality. You should be able to add reset password. Now, we should be able to add that's reset is also forgot, so it's the same thing. So we should be able to add now if you check this place, right? There is a I'll do that one for you today, don't worry. You can toggle this place and see what's in see the password. You understand? So we can toggle this place and then we can see the password. So we'll do this. Right. Okay, that's the question you wanted to ask me. Okay, so I will do that today. So you can toggle it so I can see so I can say toggle password. So we can actually do this today. So now these two functionality, just go home, try it out. They are easy. So I've basically done the hardest functionalities for you. The first is your sign in and your sign up. I've done these two hardest for you. So go ahead and try reset. Reset password is easiest. Trust me, easiest. All you need is one form and your button. One form and your button. The form has your email address. So once you click on that button, it automatically loads up the functionality from the doc. You understand? Just like I showed you here. So that's all you need. So go ahead and try this out at home. All right. So you can go ahead and write this out. To write it. So once you are done, we'll start up the toggle button. All right, I have a question. All right, go ahead.